Now it is the moment of truth for Nugget, Jane and Tim, because they're going to find out how they did in their maths GCSE. And of course they joined thousands of people who've been sitting them, haven't they?
Yeah, it's one of those days, isn't it? Very nervous times if you're taking GCSEs. Hope it's gone well. That's the message we send from here. Now, how's the atmosphere down there?
The atmosphere is great, Charlie. Steph, good morning to you as well. Lots of people really excited, very, very pleased as well. Can you imagine, we've all been through it, haven't we? That day before the exam results, the week before, when you're really nervous, thinking, have you done enough to get the grades that you wanted to move on in life? This is the start, isn't it, in many ways? Well, I'm going to introduce you to someone really fantastic this morning. This is Molly. Hi. You thought getting your exam results was going to be nerve-wracking, let alone being on television, but you've got your exam results, Molly. How chuffed are you with them?
I'm really glad that I got everything I needed. I don't have to ever redo it, so that's good.
And you're with Mum, Lisa, as well. And Lisa, you were saying to me earlier how you were just dreading the journey in today.
Oh my God, so much. I was more nervous than she was.
It's been a tough year, hasn't it? Dad's away in Afghanistan working at the moment, so you've been on the phone to him and told him. How did he react?
He was just happy, like I don't ever have to redo it. But he doesn't understand the 9-to-1 system. It's like I have to send him like the equivalent because he doesn't understand it. But he's happy that I don't ever have to resit it.
Brilliant. And you've got what you needed. You've got some good passes there, so you can move on. Have you thought about what you're doing next?
I want to go into paediatric nursing in university, so I want to go down the route to get into that.
Okay.
So probably health and social care.
Good luck. Good luck. And I know you'll be celebrating later. Honestly, Molly was so nervous. Nigel here, Nigel Clemens, Principal of Uxbridge High School. Really great talking to Molly there, because she was really concerned about her grades, and she got exactly what she wanted. She was over the moon. And this is about everyone's expectations being managed and being positively used to move forward to the next stage.
Absolutely right. Every student's important to us, and it's not just all about the top grades. Students perform at a level that we can push them, so it's all about progress, where their starting points were, where we can move them on to, and then giving the appropriate advice as to where they're going to go next in their education. You can see we've got teams of staff here working with the young people this morning. We're rolling lots into our sixth form, but others will go on to colleges and some will naturally move on into apprenticeship. So there's a wide variety of choice depending on where they've achieved.
Thank you very much for letting us be in your high school this morning. We were here, it's not the first time we've been here, been here a couple of times because we also sat the Maths GCSE exam. Jane, Tim and I did that a few weeks ago, so although these guys all have their results, we don't just yet. We will in a moment. But here's how the exam process went for us.
I've resigned myself to the fact that I know what I'm going to know, and that's it now.
What will be, will be.
It's about everyone else doing it as well, and trying to kind of understand what they're going through and what it's like to re-engage with the subject as an adult.
Yeah, I mean, I love maths, genuinely love maths, and I've really enjoyed studying. I think I'm just not enjoying the pressure of having to show everything I've learned.
I know so much more than I did when I started, and you know, even if I don't make the grade, and I'm not confident that I will, I'm really glad that I did it.
What I didn't realise is how much more is in the GCSE exam now than I remember. And I did A-level maths, and I think some of the A-level stuff I was doing is in these exams.
This has reminded me of how tough it is, how stressful it can be to be in that exam room. There's 10 minutes to go, you haven't finished the paper.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That was an experience.
I actually have a bit of a headache.
At the start of that exam, what did Tim say? Is it okay if we finish early? Can we just do one? And
I was just asking. I was optimistic. It's good to be optimistic. I completely take it back there. I was scribbling at the end and I didn't finish it.
There's never enough time.
we did it. Well done.
No more. We're all over.
Yes.
Okay, so that was the exact. Can you believe that was like 2-3 months ago, wasn't it? 2 months ago.
Can't forget about it.
Jane, actually, I just asked Jane how she's feeling. Sweaty palms. Sweaty palms. Mr.
I'm
Seagull.
sweaty, I'm nervous as well.
Bobby Seagull has been getting us through this kind of. We've been sending back our papers and all our work, haven't we? And all our revision, etc., etc. Now's the big moment. Are you ready?
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. So you've
The
got
last
the
time.
results.
Okay.
Well, so I want to say, like, no matter what, I'm really proud of you because you've voluntarily chosen to do the Maths GCSE again, so you're doing a great
Sort of
service to the next
voluntarily.
year. So here we go, Naga, Jane.
Thank you.
Okay,
Tim.
while we're opening these, I should tell you there are lots of very, very happy students behind us as well. You all did well, didn't you?
How did you do? How did you do? Maths.
What did you get? 7.
6.
6. 6.
I ain't telling you.
Okay, so I've got. We've got
The last time I got a GCSE result, Rick Astley was number 1. Fact plans, okay, just let you know.
Did you look that up? I'm not. Okay.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. Yeah, I got a 7, so I'm pleased with that. It's not too bad at all. I got a 7 because I sat a different paper, didn't I? There were 2 papers.
Yes. So there's the higher and the foundation. So in the old money used to get an A star to G, whereas now it's a grade 9 to 1. And the higher paper you can get a grade 9. And in the foundation paper, the highest you can get is a 5. So like a 4 is seen as a standard pass,
It is,
and a 5 is like a good pass.
Okay, who wants to go first?
How are you going to have?
What did you get?
What did you get?
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
I was genuinely worried.
And I got a. I'm going to wait for Jane. Well done, I got a 5. Thank you. I'm very relieved. Very relieved.
Very well done.
Great teaching, Mr. Seagull.
And we must say, look, whatever happens, it will be fine. Your results will be fine. I mean, for us, this was the thing about finding out what it's like to take exams again, what children are going through, what the pupils are going through. There's a lot of talk about exams getting more difficult. Also, you've got kids, both of you, and you wanted to spend much more time being able to interact with them when they're studying for maths as well.
It's really been. I had proper maths anxiety. I would not look at percentages in a shop. I was terrified, and doing this has made me have the confidence to go, actually, I can do it. You need to put in the hours
It was so
to do
interesting
well. But you can do it.
Yeah.
It's not above you.
And revisiting things you hadn't looked at for 30 years, and it was such an interesting experience. It was different in many ways, but it reminded you of things you hadn't thought about. I'm really glad I did it, and I'm very relieved that I got a decent past 5. So I'm very happy.
Yeah, I got a 7.
That's amazing. Your paper was so much harder.
It's interesting that Jane brought up the issue about numeracy as well, and just being able to use numbers in everyday life. Maths isn't about just the exam, is it?
Absolutely. So maths doesn't stop at 16. We have to encounter numbers every day in our lives, whether we're cooking, planning a holiday, budgeting, even like working out timetable on the train. Numbers are everywhere. So I'm so pleased that you've sort of overcome your anxieties and phobias. And now it's a journey. It doesn't end here today.
Yeah.
You're going to have to keep being positive and engaged with numbers.
Journey, it's like Strictly Come Dancing, isn't it?
Strictly come mathsing.
Strictly come mathsing. That's it. Bobby, thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure.
Jane,
Absolute
well
pleasure.
done. Well done, everyone here. Charlie, Steph, it's over. We're very relieved.
And we're so proud of you. Well done to everyone there, and congratulations, because as Bobby said at the beginning, you know, you volunteered to do this. You 3 are incredibly brave, as are all the people who've been doing their GCSE. I think we should say as well thanks to all the teachers, because, you know, as Bobby's worked hard with these guys to get them through it, I know there's lots of teachers out there who will have been, you know, probably feeling quite nervous today as well. So well done to all the teachers getting everyone through. And if you are getting your results, or if you've got them already, good luck. For people who, you know, if you're getting them and you perhaps didn't get the results you wanted, or you did and you're still not sure what you're going to do next, there's some great advice you can get online on our website. It's Bite Size, it's called. So www.bbc.com/bite-size-flow/support. Lots of videos and things on there with people giving their views on it. And whatever's happened today,